Hi there, everyone. This week's Parsha features a promise from God to Abraham. And this promise is that the Jewish people will become so numerous that it will become very difficult to count them. And there are a few analogies that God gives to describe just how great and numerous the Jewish people will be. Perhaps we're familiar in this week's Parsha, where God compares the Jewish people to the stars in the sky and tells Avram, can you count them? Because that's how many Jewish people there are going to be one day. God also compares the Jewish people to the sand at the seashore. Now, these two images are beautiful. The stars, right? Reach for the stars. It's the sand at the sea. It's beautiful imagery of how wonderful the Jewish people will be, great in number, and in some ways also very wonderful and beautiful to look at, right? It'll be pleasing to the eye, right? You could see how these are brachot in every sense of the word. But there's a third comparison that God gives to try to explain to Avram just how numerous the Jewish people will be. He tells Avraham, "V'samti et zaracha ka'afar haaretz." I will make your offspring as much as the dirt on the land. Asher im yuchal ish limnod et afar haaretz. If a person could, in theory, count the dirt on the earth, gam zaracha yimaneh, then they'll be able to count your offspring too. And this is a really interesting analogy. Because once you have other analogies, why do you need a third analogy? And seriously, we're going to compare the Jewish people to dirt? I understand the stars beautiful, the sand at the beach is beautiful. Dirt? Clumps of dirt? The Jewish people? Seriously? Why is this the comparison? So I want to share with you from the Yalkut Yehuda. The Yalkut Yehuda was written by Rabbi Yehuda Leib Ginsburg. And he had a different, he mentions this in a little bit of a different context, but I want to utilize one thing that he says to, I think, explain why God does compare us, the Jewish people, to the earth, to the dirt on the earth. And Rabbi Ginsburg says, there is a really special, unique quality and characteristic to dirt. Chashivat ha'afar, the greatness of dirt, is sheyesh ba koach hatzmicha, is that it has the power to bring forth from itself. Plants can grow, trees can grow, flowers can grow. Things can grow, as Rav Ginsburg says, eina nireit la'ayin, which are not yet visible to the eye. The other images are great. Reach for the stars, the beauty of the sand at the sea. The dirt is the best one of them. Because what God is telling us is that as great as we are as a people, collectively and individually, we always have room to grow and to reach something that we didn't expect ourselves to be able to reach. It's not visible or noticeable right now. Maybe in ourselves individually we realize that there's untapped potential, and we should continue to live our lives knowing that we can do more if we push ourselves. We can grow beautiful flowers, beautiful trees that will produce for the earth and for all humans in a way that maybe we don't see for ourselves at the moment. And I pray that we all are able to see in ourselves, again, individually and collectively as a Jewish people, that which is not there yet. To be able to look at the dirt and say, there can be something great here. If I just push myself, if we push ourselves, then we will make that difference. And we will be like the earth, like the dirt on the earth. And we will be able to grow new things that no one could have ever imagined. Shabbat Shalom.